Oh, what's up, Shadow Dancer? This video is for you. Because, man, I'm falling a little bit behind on everything lately, just with the basement remodel. Basically doing all the work myself. Did the electrical, did the heating, did the framing. So, luckily though, pretty much done with everything and just need to get the sheetrock done, which I hired out. So the sheetrock and mudding and sanding is all hired out, so thankfully. And then my wife's going to be painting, and then I just got to do the finish woodworking. So baseboards, door frames, doors, and yeah, not a huge deal. Not a ton there, hopefully. Then finish the electrical, and then we get the flooring in. So get the carpet. Good times. Oh, so a couple more weeks and we'll be done. I want to really thank you for your patience and not harassing me about getting my live stream videos out for you. Again, this isn't a live stream because I recently looked at how bad my live stream videos are, quality wise. Maybe not from my end, as far as like the presentation side of it, because I usually have a list of topics I can talk about, set aside, and then I try to read the comments. But just from a technical standpoint, like the quality of these live streams are pretty bad. So I'm gonna see if there's a better way to do it. My wife and I are signing up for Starlink, which is Elon Musk's internet, based off satellite, because our internet is that bad. We're gonna pre-order a $500 starting fee internet, because that's how bad it is out here. But good news is it seems to be working pretty good. It does cut out occasionally from the people that have it already, is what they've said, but yeah, it should be all right. Sorry again for the quality of this particular video, because I'm throwing this up because I wanted you to know I didn't forget you. I've been thinking about what to do for this video all week. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the transport that we're building. So this is going to be a final order transport. It's going to be pretty awesome, I think. But I wanted to show you the current status of the ship, as well as what it looks like so far. Oh, and just as another little tease, redesign on the ATTC. All right, so here's what I've got. Here's what I'm looking at. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. So you can see we've got the really extra long, extra huge wings, a smaller section inside here. And those wings are actually meant to carry stuff into battle, like the Gazanti kind of deal, but just smaller scale. So the ATAW, the walker I made, is what that's gonna have. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Pretty exciting, huh? It's also going to have sections at the top for jet troopers, final order jet troopers, to jump out the top. It's going to have a speeder bike rack at the back, and then a couple extra Sith troopers inside. A whole squad, a squad of 4 troopers. So battle pack of troopers. Should be good. So today what I'm going to be looking at is sizing, how big this thing is. Because right now, I really based it off of the Bizarro. You can see a lot of that influence in it, but I'm not entirely sure that's going to be the case, because I can't actually get the wings on that angle. It's a weird angle. Let's see. I think it's a 1x4 angle. No, it's actually steeper. So it actually might be a 3. Man, if that's actually it, I might switch the design, because I like what I drew best. And in the past, when I've had problems with designs that don't turn out the way I wanted, it's usually because I didn't follow my original design, which looked good, which is why I did it to begin with, right? Huh. Oh, dude, that's exactly a 2x3 wedge plate. All right, so I'll show you what the problem we have now. The biggest problem I have right now is that I don't know how to do it. Got some options. One option was to make the wings really thick, and so that they're nice and heavy and be able to fill in a lot of space. The other one was to keep them thin, and I actually thought I was going to go thin, and so I actually built these already, these wings, which I'm not totally opposed to, but when you're looking at it from the front, or straight on, I wonder if it's too thin. We'll have to look at how the body looks in the end, but I almost do want it to feel a little bit like the landers from episode 1. So having extra wide wings and stuff is not terrible. And I already did the calculations on the outside edge, which is the other sad part. So if I'm not going to use these, it's going to be kind of sad. But I did actually start to make apparently the correct size, and so I wonder if that's what I need to do, is go back to this. This one actually is, as you can see, it's not as long. Here, let's get a better view here. So it's not as long as these ones, but it is a lot wider as well, quite a bit. Another option I had for this, though, was to actually make it wider by about 4 studs and see if that made a difference on how it looked, because I might be okay with it if it was a little bit wider that way. I do want to try to keep some sort of a triangular shape to them, and so that's why it has the two strips with the thin triangles. The final order is going to have that kind of look to it, so trying to keep that just a little bit. But man, if I go for this one though, it kind of does look a little bit better. Like just from the side here, just looking at it like that, it looks massive. It looks big enough to be able to carry something. And that's the problem, is it always looks better when I'm doing it a different way. Interestingly enough, the center sections on both of these are identical. So the only difference is the outside edge, the wedge plates. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. I'm going to have some time tomorrow, which is Sunday, to hang out in the leg room and do some stuff with the kids. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll have some time. Thursday, I believe, is when I start doing the finish trim. So unfortunately, going to back up a little bit again on those times, but I should have your regular video out pretty quick. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm excited to be actually starting something besides the redesign of the ATTC and the other 10 billion projects that I have going on. Since I'm giving away secrets right now, I'm also building a white TIE fighter. A white TIE fighter has always intrigued me. Like a white body, not the white wings, because technically the First Order does have white wings, and the black body's white wings, which is actually a really cool thing. I kind of wish LEGO would have done that. Maybe I'll actually build a Special Forces TIE fighter and change the light bluish gray to white and see how it looks. I think that could be a fun little project to do. Do I still have? I think I still have one. I should do that sooner than later, because that would be really fun to do, is to see if I can get it all white and see how much better it looks. And then I might go through and actually change all of my First Order stuff to white. So like the First Order TIE Reaper, the Bomber could look really good, and then the TIE W could look really good, all in white, on the wings. We'll have to think about it, but I am building a white TIE fighter. It was originally supposed to be for the Boba Fett, but then I discovered that they just barely in the last wave of Monkey Kid came out with the pieces, the wedge pieces for making a white Slave One, for basically copying the 20th anniversary Slave One. I've been looking at parts and everything, and so far everything exists as far as parts availability to actually turn it into a white Slave 1, which I'm pretty excited about. The only thing that can't be white is the big curves, but I did find this set, this Ninja Turtle set at my local Bricks and Minifigs, and it has flat silver ones. So anyway, so that's the update. Hopefully I'll have some more build stuff for you next time. But one of the kids is awake again, which is actually why I'm doing this video, is because I'm up late and I'm like, now's the perfect time. So thank you so much, Shadow Dancer. You're awesome. I appreciate all your comments, especially the comments on my YouTube videos that encourage me to think about a little bit more about what I'm doing, like my favorite Marvel movies. You're excellent at drawing out the excellent content. So thank you. You're a huge support, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. Yeah. And then we'll talk about the $10 million project another time. I've downloaded some schematics, and I've been in contact with a couple other people who are doing similar projects, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll catch you later, man. Have a great weekend, and always remember to play well. Bye.